Hi, today I want to talk about the Beaded Weft method, one of the methods that we do all the time, but obviously we don't talk about it much. And most of you guys are confused what it is, how it's applied, and the little stuff about it. So Beaded Weft method is one of my favorite ones, and sometimes I have to say we practically use that about 50% of the time these days. Beaded Weft method was one of the methods that I was very hesitant about. I come from where I did individual strand fusions by Great Lengths for years, and that method was a little questionable for me, but I believe this method has come such a long way, and I truly fell in love with it when I started seeing what it does and how healthy it is for the hair. You might have heard many different names for that. You might have heard IBE, invisible row, beaded row, beaded weft, weave, and many other things. So I would say most of them are very similar. For you as a guest, you shouldn't really worry about what foundation we are using. Those different type of foundation or names actually refer to the foundation and how we place the bead to anchor the weft down. What are beads? We use these silicone-lined microbeads to hold the hair in place and create a foundation for us to stitch over and place the hair. So these are the beads that are placed on the head. Generally, how we place them, it is more on a horseshoe shape. So most of our heads, actually all the heads, they're not flat. The head has a curve. So we generally place them in a little bit of an angle. And we put these beads from cross to the cross of the head, and we place a weft, which is a row of hair. So if you think about individual strands, they normally come in about the size of a nail. But with the weft, we have a row of hair that is sewn on, either whether it would be a string on a row. Again, it's like you have just a line of hair. So how that works is we use this hair to come over these beads, and we stitch around the side of each bead. As I said, the foundation might vary person to person. We might place the bead a little bit on a side like angle, or we can put them on a string. Every individual strand need to be placed in a way based on the client's head, the results that we are looking for, and the type of hair that person has. I personally work with a lot of guests who have compromised hair, and we generally call them more of our high-risk guests because their hair is fragile. So how we place the beads, how we stitch, how we decide how much hair we take on, that's what separates our work from everyone else's. This method has been so popular for the past, I would say, 5 and 6 years. Even though the initiation started years ago with most of our ethnic girls, with African Americans who they used to braid the hair, or they still do, and they create a foundation with braids and they stitch the hair over that. For more of a Caucasian hair, or I would say more of the hair is not as textured, we use this method and we just place a bead in a different way of foundation. After 6 to 8 weeks, this hair starts growing down. So it is important for us to remove the beads, and we grab the section and put the foundation. The reason behind that, there's some people that I've heard that they open the bead and they just push it back up in the same place. It is important not to put the same hair on the same section, because we're not trying to create more of an stress spots. So those differences, I think, again, that's what get us and put us in a very special place, because we pay attention, and keeping the integrity of your own hair is our #1 priority. If you have any more questions, just let us know. I would be happy to answer that for you. Until then, I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you later.